At the Masters. How he'd love a few more this evening before that trophy is presented. Trailing 9-4. In the UK Championship final 2014, he led Trump 9-4. It ended up going to a decider. It was Trump on the comeback trail that evening. O'Sullivan did hang on, of course, to win though. $200,000 to the winner. We heard in the interview Neil did with Barry Hearn, the World Snooker Chairman, that next year the first prize will rise to $250,000 for the winner of the Masters.
Well, this time it seems that the red that's available at long range is the black's in the way of the pot. Played so well this week. I mean, with Judd, you always felt like he's a great player who was not winning big tournaments, winning other tournaments. And I really do think that this is not just some isolated case of winning something. If he wins here this week, then the likes of O'Sullivan and all the others will have plenty to think about. Yes, the surprise is that it's taken him so long between his first Triple Crown in 2011 and what he's likely to achieve here. Getting the cue ball in behind the blue, you suspect, around the angles. That's the attempt anyway. It's a good shot. They covered a lot of reds there, not all of them, but a lot of reds. And Ronnie's next shot is not nice. Hard to know how he can get back to the bulk area. And in the meantime, I don't think there's a pot even that he could get out of jail from. Of course, there was the two-cushion, beautifully played glance off the bunch. Fabulous shot. It was quite a big area to hit. There were three reds in all stacked up. You could hit any one of those, but it was still beautifully played. Judd's put him in even more trouble this time. There is no easy escape. He might try the same shot actually. Around two cushions to glance. If he can do it, left cushion, bottom cushion. The three reds on the edge of the left side of the bunch. But maybe so hard up behind the green, even that's not on. Well, this might be a fraction more difficult than the previous attempt. Yeah, he's hit them horribly too hard. And he has left all sorts of opportunities here. The red by just below the pink is on, and that frees the pink to every pocket. See how you like them. This could be it, you know. This could be the moment he's been waiting for a long time. I know he's only just come to the table, but there's not a safe red.
7. Eight.
Well, he clearly had a natural aptitude for the game when he was young, winning those tournaments as a junior. But when you step up into the professional ranks, it is a massive step up. And he had a lot of early setbacks actually in qualifiers. He's coming up against hardened match players who never let him see a ball. Found it a little tough in his early years. But of course broke through spectacularly, really, winning the China Open 2011. And then getting to the World Final immediately afterwards. The end of that year is when he won the UK Championship. Then he had to cope with the different pressure of being a top player and suddenly players raising their game against him. And also, of course, with becoming a well-known figure, which not everybody takes to.
14.
He's not actually played a particularly good shot there. I don't think there were that many reds from where he is that are on, despite them being scattered all around the middle of the table. Good recovery, but I suspect Ronnie's next shot is going to be played from in behind the blue. There's a time and a place for attacking. But here, you can imagine the trouble that Sullivan will be in if he plays what has to be the right shot. Tickle in behind the ball he's closest to. We know that he should have probably
15.
Scored more than 15 from that visit, but keep the upper hand in regards to the frame. That's the next best thing. Quite well played. I don't think Ronnie would have been broken-hearted had it gone in off. He knew that was a possibility, but in there's even better. Ronnie has weathered the storm in this frame. He's seen his opponent in once, looking like he'd score loads. Then he was in a difficult snooker. Now there's a chance he could get a snooker himself here. And somehow wrestle the advantage back. Not quite done it, but so things could have been worse in this frame for him. Well, he's forced the error, and what could have been Trump's chance with all the reds available is now O'Sullivan's. He's overscrewed a little bit. He's not bad though. It's just off straight. I say overscrewed. It literally was a fraction. It's not too bad at all. You're looking for the possibility of reds to the right corner through gaps.
7. 8. 15. 16.
Yeah, some of the crowd weren't entirely sure about that one. Ball this one. Ball this one. No, it's not there.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 16.
Yes, I wondered if it would just drop. It might have just fallen down a little bit to the right as we looked, but it was never really in, was it? It's quite a surprise that he missed it, actually. The red trickled in the shot before. Might not play the pink here. It's just so near the pocket that he might feel that it's better to play a different shot to get onto his next red. It pulled down a bit, but it was always too thin. That's stroked back the table there, tremendously well timed.
5. Six.
No, this one
12.
should get. Just got to make sure of it. Little soft screw up for the black to the opposite corner.
13.
Hasn't missed many today, Judd Trump. Once or twice got out of position, but a pot success of 93% over a long match. He's played ever so well, and he's been most dangerous as well on the shots he has taken on. One or two quite dazzling risks which he's
20.
got. Got to take risks at this game.
21.
And Judd has combined a good blend between attack and positive safety. The kind of blend he's struggled to find for a long time, but I think he's finally got there. No one wants to take away his real strength, which is in his attacking mode.
28.
But he can be positive in defence, and I think he's learnt that.
Yeah, and I think also what's been very important today is that he's not overall playing
29.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, and there are top players that are. But Trump's beaten him in 3 finals previously. Relish is playing him. Relish is trying to take his mantle, I'm sure. He's a long way from doing that, but this will help if he can close this one out, because this is one of the real crown jewels in our sport. Trump had never been in a Masters final. This is O'Sullivan's
35.
13th. It's in Trump's hands here.
Yes, he wants to finish this job off here and now.
$36.
His parents, Steve and Georgina, sat just behind his brother Jack.
Yes, he needs a red and a colour following the pink that he's about to knock in, if he knocks it in. And the Masters 2019 will be his. And I'll be amazed if there's not some show of emotion, because there was quite a show of emotion getting to the final. And, you know, he celebrates a victory, and why on earth wouldn't he? He had a good spell. He had a ranking event pre-Christmas. He won in Belfast, Northern Ireland Open, but this would cap it all, I think.
Yeah, it's been a title he's been targeting without much success for a number of years, but
42.
It's all clicked this year. He's looked focused right from the start of his campaign, led every match he's played.
$43.
And this is the ball that, barring snookers, is going to give him the trophy. What a moment for Judd Trump. His mother, he's still nervous. She won't believe it till he's holding that trophy aloft, I don't think. But as you can see, O'Sullivan needs 2 snookers, and this ball really is now to kill it off. And it's there.
51.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Wonderful for the whole family. You know, the confidence which this will add to his unbelievable skill.
63.
Who knows how much more he could win. Keeps doing what he's doing. Well done, Judd Trump. Wonderful.
Yes, it's over. And the king has been dethroned at the Palace. Judd Trump beats Ronnie O'Sullivan by 10 frames to 4. He's the Masters champion in 2019.